Tonight, from Seattle, Washington, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
On to get us started now, the kicker Chris Boswell. And off we go from Seattle. Taken in at the 3. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Now a play fake. Manning will get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Up the middle, it's Anderson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run. Anderson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. They'll run for it with Anderson. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Giants will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. It's caught. And it's 8-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Handoff to Harris to begin the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. Kadarius Toney deep for the Giants.
Friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Roethlisberger's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And now off to the races down the right side. He's at the 30. 10, 5. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. The pass there over the middle to start things out. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Making the catch is Sternberger. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. $16-0. That's the score after one on EA Sports. They go play action with Roethlisberger. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Here's Sims. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Giants will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Sims. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Being chased out left. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. But nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job seeing he got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted it.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. They'll look to throw, and the Giants have opened the lead up to 30. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
On third down, here's Harris. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Presley Harvin now. On the return, it's Tony. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, Sims. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Oh, he fakes a spike. This to the sideline and nearly intercepted. Oh, he had that in his grasp. Couldn't get it. Instead, it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll roll him out right. So we've reached halftime and just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 38. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Now Jones. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Jones throwing for it. Steps away. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They run again with Harris. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Pressure comes, and the Giants block it. It's picked up, and this is a live ball, remember. But put that block on top of the nice lead that they have, and now it's trouble here in the 3rd quarter on the other sideline.
Well, I think it's more than trouble. They're just trying to figure out how to survive through this ball game now. They're about to really lay it down on them.
And they can just run some into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. And that's incomplete.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of the 2-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it was unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both your pins in this last okay. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And As you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact...
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle, a 2nd and 10 now.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard, 29 yards.
And the Giants get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Back now. In Seattle, Washington. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Now Ben on 3rd and long. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And New York set to take the field.
Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been
taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Giants continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny. I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do that? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
And this will be caught at the 30. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 65 yards.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Harris running straight ahead. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. On 2nd and 7, Roethlisberger setting up the screen. Harris. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Steelers on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Roethlisberger. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. And oh, it's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here. And now the rookie's free. The 40. The 20. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there's a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. Manning going to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
But Charles, and we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether.
Oh, yeah! After review of the play,
to the line now is Eli, as his guys will go for 2. They'll look to throw again. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Here's Roethlisberger.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, guys, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation...
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys are...
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks.
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. They're taking a peek. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw, as this play will stand as is.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. His throw incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Got a man, that's Ward. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
One more time for Ward here, and he's got it again.
And they'll get this down to the 10.